everybody, my name is Miss Jozi 2022 and we are here all together launching the YouTube channel Miss Jozi. I'm _Bangeni on Instagram. I am _Bangeni on Twitter, and if you were looking for me, just say Bangeni and you should find me. I am here with my princesses Beverly and Meti, and they will introduce themselves.
Hi guys, so my name is Beverly Mobile Moyo, Dusty_Berry on Instagram, and I am your Miss Jozi 2022 first princess.
Hi everybody, my name is your Miss Jozi 2022 second princess, and I am _Mutlu on Instagram.
Now that we've introduced each other, we're here to tell you that we asked our Instagram followers, by the way, follow us on Instagram. We asked them to ask us questions they want to know about us, be it with our reign or our personal lives.
And they are, you guys are, shout out to y'all, shout out to them.
Yes, and we are here to answer your questions interview style. We have Kutana behind the camera. We will be asking the questions on your behalf, and we promise to answer as honestly as possible.
Can we expect a cool project from the top 3 queens?
Definitely, you can definitely expect a few projects here and there from us. We're all different in our own right. We all have things that we're very passionate about distinctively. However, there's one thing that we do have in common, and that's just empowerment. Absolutely. Whether it's empowerment through conversation, information, and just motivation. And I think Ritumeti is going to tell you a bit more about how we're going to do that.
So like Beverly has mentioned, that we do have some cool projects in store for you guys. We'll be working on school tours and more of women empowerment, because that is what our brand is about.
Yes, absolutely. And let's not forget all the donations that we plan on doing, especially in underprivileged schools.
We want to give back.
Giving back to the community as well. And I know you're very passionate about conversation, thought-provoking conversation that we need to have with the youth. And one cool thing, it is important. One other cool thing that we will be doing as a collective is enhancing the experience of Miss Jozi.
This year's class, you guys are gonna have a glance. So
make sure you
enter, baby girl.
Between your finalist journey and your queen journey, which one has groomed you the most?
Well, if I'm being honest, everything merges together. What we learned as finalists is what I'm taking into being the queen right now. It is totally different, but then it is not, what's the word, is it mutually exclusive? It's not too separated, is what I want to say. And the experience is different as well. I know as a queen, we are tasked to be hands-on, we're tasked with planning. We are the ones that are responsible.
Now the pressure's on us.
Yes, the pressure is
now
on
you have the title. What are you gonna do with it?
Exactly. Compared to being a finalist, where we were on the receiving end of everything. So if anything, I learned that we need to plan meticulously for us and also for the coming class. So that is the difference.
I would say my finalist journey has groomed me more than my reign journey, because I went through a lot of stuff, and that was preparing me for this moment. So that's why I would say it has groomed me for the person I am today as a title holder, and how to handle myself and the title.
Wow. I think I resonate with Ritumeti in terms of like the journey grooming me a bit more. I've only been reigning for like 2-3 months. So maybe at the end of the year I'd have a better say on how it's felt to be a reigning queen.
Absolutely.
But I think the journey for me, it's where you grow, you deal with different girls as well. Those are people.
We didn't even know each other.
Exactly.
We didn't know each other,
So it grooms me in that way, having to interact with different people, which will help me within my reign.
Absolutely.
So just to keep it short, I think my reign has groomed me compared to my journey has groomed me compared to my
What has been the nicest thing about having the Miss Jozi crown?
Is my swag, the spark.
Period.
And that's Zen Goddess. So Q&A is one of the most scary things for some pageant queens.
Absolutely.
So
do we even remember what we said?
I'll try.
Yeah, no.
I'll try to remember.
I don't.
Yeah.
Butimelo is asked, what was your question on the day you were crowned, and what was your answer?
First of all, I get that question a lot. Like
She gets it
everybody
so
asks me
much.
so, like everywhere, my
I
DMs
remember.
on the Miss Jozi page,
Yeah.
and I think it's like quite valid because people want to know what
Yes,
got me here.
yes.
If I'm being honest, being on stage is a totally different experience. One, I don't remember how the question was phrased, but I do remember that it was in relation to perfectionism. I think they asked me around what do I think of perfectionism, and something to do with the youth.
Yeah, does
Does it
it exist?
exist or it doesn't exist? And I remember saying that I believe that it doesn't exist, that it is a myth
Yeah.
that we impose upon ourselves. Be it, I think I mentioned airbrushing and Photoshop on social
Yes,
media.
yes.
And then I think I added towards the end. I think I added something to do with we are all perfect in our own
our
ways.
own right, yeah.
We shouldn't impose all those standards on ourselves. I can't remember.
Her answer was so
I can't
profound, guys. Like she
remember.
literally spoke about,
Yeah.
like she's saying, the fact that like right now we go through social media and we impose all of these things on ourselves. She killed it. She's here because she answered the question.
I think I killed it. I think I killed it.
Yeah, she did, she did.
All I remember was people clapping and me walking out of stage.
Yeah.
That is it. That is it.
Are you guys pageant queens? Yes or no?
Cha, anyway, so you decide.
Sorry, baby girl.
What is your favorite part of pageantry?
Okay, with me is challenging myself, putting myself out there because I'm a very reserved person.
Yes.
I don't get shy. So with pageantry, when I'm out there, when I tell people that I'm shy, they don't believe me.
Puts you out of your
So it puts me out of my comfort zone, and it just takes out my potential. You know what I could be outside of the borders of being shy.
Yes.
So that's what I like about it. What about you?
I think I relate to that as well because as you guys can see, I believe you guys can see that I am the most quiet one here, I'm the shy one here. So pageants put me out of my comfort zone. So yeah, that's why I like them.
I think for me, you know, where there's Beverly, there's purpose. And I think that's my favorite thing about pageantry, having to live out my purpose every day. You know, and mostly through conversation, because that's when God gave me a voice. He said, "Yeah,
As a child,
you know." So I think for me, it's just living out my purpose, which honestly is just empowerment in any and every way that I'm able to. And pageantry just allows me to do that. You know,
Guys, I have the most amazing queens right here. We are powerhouse. I love these girls.
and I think it's so great that we just, in our differences, you know, in our different character, we come together and we just, you know, it's just, yeah.
How have you used your title this far to make a difference?
I think that is a beautiful question. However, as beautiful of a question as it is, I think sometimes when we win titles, we instantly get the pressure of what are you going to do with it? And most of the time what people don't know is that the title empowers us first before we're able to give back to someone or to other people.
To the community.
To other people. So I think I speak on behalf of all of us that getting this title was reassurance for what we would like to do in giving back. So now that we do have the title, obviously like what Dumela had mentioned, we need to plan. So that when you do execute that, people can really tell that you put your mind to it, you put your heart into it. And I think we're very excited.
I am.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. You know, throughout our journey to see what we do. And subscribe.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel.
We need a reunion of you guys going for lunch or something.
What it is.
What do pageants teach girls? What do you hope to teach girls through this platform?
Okay, so that is a two-part question.
Yeah.
I'll take the first one and speak more about pageantry.
Yeah.
So we need to understand the fact that pageantry has evolved so much throughout the years. I can even say the past 10 years.
Yeah.
Because we are put in basically leadership positions. We're not just queens,
That's true.
glitz and glamour. We are put in positions where we will be examples and leaders to the community. And what that teaches me is that I first of all need to make sure that where there's a need in the community, it is being filled to the best of our ability, and use our platforms as Miss Jozi to make a difference in Johannesburg and surrounding areas as well, you know?
Yeah.
And that is what it teaches me, to be less selfish, be less self-absorbent, and to be that catalyst that inspires people to give back to the community. Yeah, that's what I think. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you. I think she's put it right on she hit the nail on the head.
Girl, stop it.
Yeah, it just puts you in a position where you actually need to make a change. With regards to what I would want, or just we as an organization, what we would want to teach people through this platform is, number one, I think we sing it as a brand. It's empowerment.
Absolutely.
You know, when we come on here or on our social media platforms, or even when we're doing community work, at the end of the day, we're empowering. Whether it's through conversation, whether it's through sharing information, whether it's through giving back. I think
This
also
YouTube video.
Exactly. Personally as well, just empowering through conversation, giving back. I think that's what I want to use the platform for.
And what do you think it teaches girls specifically?
Yeah.
That's the other part of.
Yeah. Do you want to take that one?
Yeah, I will take that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So I think it teaches the young girls to believe in themselves. It teaches them to be confident in whatever they do, in the way you look, what you believe in. So I think that is what I would also like us as a brand to teach young girls who look up to us, because I believe the people who look up to us, someone will look at you now and be like, it's Jozi, like next year. And
Exactly.
So I would like
So there's
us-
purpose in it.
Yeah.
And guys, confidence is everything.
Girl, even if you have to fake it.
Yes. When you master the art of confidence,
Yes,
whatever
yes.
you do, however you do it, gives other people no other reason but to believe in you. So yeah,
Yes.
confidence.
Just wing it. Like Cesar said, fake it until you make it. Be confident, put yourself out there, and make a difference.
Period.
If you had to switch bodies with one person in the world, who would you choose? Just to experience them for one day.
Me personally, one of you guys, because I want to be short, guys.
I want to be tall.
Really? Guys, am I the only one? I'm thinking Michelle or Beyonce. Y'all think about this. But I get your struggle.
Because being a tall South African girl,
Really?
it's not the one.
It's not giving.
It's not giving.
Do you find it easy dating?
No, not at all. Like I am my dating pool.
No, go to Germany. Go to, them Germans, them Russians.
Guys, the dating pool is literally this thing.
What about you?
Period.
What about you, babe?
I was thinking about you.
You want to be tall?
Yeah, I want to be tall. I want
Like
to
the
be
weather's
your
great
age.
here though. The weather is so great.
You feel it fast.
The future is looking so bright for us. Like right now, I can see everything. So I can just borrow you my height, and then you can be psychic for a day.
That was so cool. Yeah, no, maybe like I said, like I'm thinking Michelle Obama,
Like you wanna be-
Beyonce. But I think I'd love to be a Michelle.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the day, just to, just to sit next to.
Yes. So, pageant girls are seen as perfectionists, as queens. How would you feel if you saw your Miss South Africa or your Miss Universe that inspires you at a club?
Girl, do you know what? I'm just like, girl, like, do your thing, okay? Like, on a serious note, I'm a firm believer of living a life that has balance.
Oh yes, that's the word.
I feel like people need to understand that no matter what position, even if it was the president, I mean, there's some things that are out of pocket. Generally, as a leader, you know, leadership etiquette for a term's sake. But at the end of the day, I think people are just people at the end of the day. You know, if it's time to work hard. If it's time to play, honey, I'm going to play. And just because I'm in the club, it doesn't mean I don't have brains. It doesn't mean I cannot sit in front of a president and be able to address a nation.
I think your behavior also plays.
Like if I'm in the club, just
you can't be hitting people in the club.
No, of course not.
You can't be wilding.
But you know, just responsible fun. If I'm in the club with my
Responsible
girls,
fun is the word.
it's a girls' night, and tomorrow I'm having an interview about something that I'm well aware of, that I'm well thought of, then so be it. Like, live your life, but have balance.
Yes, I don't know what we do and we
Thanks. What do you think?
What do you think?
I think Beverly has a point. Live a life that is balanced. Go to a club today and wake up, go to work tomorrow. You know, slay the day, slay the club. Balance your life.
Whatever you do, just
But you know what? With those questions, there's a lot of public perception as well.
True.
You know, like how the public is going to
perceive you as a
So
leader.
if you find yourself in the club, you just need to be prepared for some sort of backlash.
True.
Because if someone sees you or phones you being in a club, but probably how Miss Jozi. What are you doing in a club? Like, what are you doing?
Okay,
you know?
but here's my like, why should there always be some sort of public? I get, as a leader, of course, you are serving the public.
You are in that
But
platform.
why does my personal life, for me having fun, always have to be an issue? I understand if, for example, we saw our president in the club and we have this load shedding issue. Like what does that have to do with anything? You know what I mean? But if he's running the country well, we have electricity, everyone is in school, we have free education, and Mr. President wants to let off some steam.
We would understand.
So it depends on what we're dealing with.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, you can't have crisis in the country and you're popping really school.
It doesn't make sense. I think you see that standard.
It's a thin line.
That standard that you just put out there for like the president. I think we should also hold ourselves to that standard.
True.
That the day we choose to have fun, the day you choose to have fun and go somewhere responsibly, you just have to make sure that you serve your rain, you give it back to the community. You are not hitting people in the club. True. Fairly.
How many pageants can you enter in 1 year?
Okay, I'm gonna answer this in two parts. As a finalist, if you're planning on entering other pageants, just make sure that you plan your time well, because you're gonna, like with Miss Jozi, you will be asked to come for community services. It's quite demanding. You have to come for workshops. You need to. There's always something that you need to do, and you need to be present for them as well. And then when you win, for example, with let me just say me right now, I cannot enter another pageant during the year of my reign. For me, I feel like yes. For me, I feel like it's more of a respect thing, because I need to respect my title and finish my reign. Well, like I need to finish and focus. I can't be somewhere else where else I'm not done with my contract as Miss Jozi. So
and it's also difficult to be, like, realistically, it's also difficult to be present for one, like fully present for one, while you're busy with a million other
I'm not gonna give it my all.
Exactly.
If I'm in different places at the same time.
But there are pageants that allow you to enter as many as you want. And you were gonna say, if you didn't win, there's no limits. Go crazy. Enter as many as you can until you get your break.
But when you win, just make sure, for me, it's just my advice, just make sure that you focus on one thing. And even if it was more of a respect thing, we are under a contract. So we need to serve and serve well. Then after that, we just move over. You do? I have nothing to say. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the Instagram questions. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow Miss Jozi, Miss_Jozi on Instagram, on Twitter. Just search Miss Jozi, you will find it. I am Witimela Mbangeni.
I am Beverly Moya.
And I am Ritu Metsi.
We are the Miss Jozi 2022 Reigning Trio.
Cheers!